You are live. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Third time's a charm. Let's hope. Let's hope. We're coming over here from Facebook because that's going to bug me. I can see my microphone moving. We're coming in from YouTube, into YouTube from Facebook. Facebook was giving us issues. Let me see if I can share my video to Facebook. So those of you who can't find us, hopefully you do. Make sure you give us a thumbs up if you're watching the replay. If you don't see the red live button at the top of your screen, mine's up here. I don't know where yours. I think it's backwards. So I think yours would be up here. I don't know. Whatever. But if you don't see the red live, that means you're watching a replay. So hashtag replay in the comments down below. Let us know you're watching. You might want to fast forward a little bit as well. My name is Joshua Hastey. On this channel, I do live oracle readings. So I do live reads for you guys every week. I did put the descriptions in the link. Facebook or YouTube doesn't like that. It's going to be hard to switch back and forth. YouTube doesn't like that either. So we'll see how it goes. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the video if you feel so inclined. We'd appreciate that. YouTube is so much smoother. Don't jinx us down. Don't jinx us. Hey, Morgan, welcome in. Hey, Lydia. Welcome in, JT. Hey, Jen. Hey, Deb, welcome in. Hey, Miss Dina. I've been thinking about you all day today. Hey, Denise, welcome in. Hey, Jocelyn, welcome in. All right, let's see. I lied. How can I get to... Am I subscribed to my own channel? Maybe I'm not subscribed to my own channel. There's my video. How do I share it? All right, so if you are in this video right now, right here, there should be a live chat button. If you don't know how to chat, you press this live chat button, guys. Live chat right there. It pulls up your chat. You can also YouTube a video on how to chat on YouTube. And then you can chat right there. You can also click these three little lines up here and change your chat settings if you feel so inclined. If you want to share the video, you exit your chat up here. Right there. And hit that little arrow for share. Those shares are greatly appreciated. Once you want to get back, you just hit live chat. You got to hit that live chat. You only have to do it once, though. You only have to do it once. But to give us a thumbs up, to hit that chat, to share, to report, to give us thumbs down, whatever you want to do, you got to close that live chat box and then reopen it. Copy link. Let's go over to YouTube. Or shit. The blue one, Facebook. I don't want a photo. I want to publish. Baby, go away, go away. Oh, discard. Oh, I am having technical difficulties. We are live. Here. ... Paste. Yes, I know it was copied from YouTube because I copied it. What, baby? You drive me bonkers. Drive me bonkers. Oh. Because you gotta say hello. You want to say hello to... You got slobber on your face? Have you been licking your arms? Have you been licking your arms? Let me smell. Yep, they stink. You've been licking your arms. My sweet baby. Oh, my sweet baby. All right. This is going to be weird because now everything is backwards. All right. When you're reading these cards, can you read them correctly? Because they're backwards for me. It says, get the fuck out of your head. But it's backwards for me. So I'm going to be going like this the whole life. But at least I can see myself. How's it running? You can read it correctly? Awesome. And the comments are like this. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The comments are super quick. Hey, Lois, welcome in. You can't see where to share, Morgan. It's in the middle. I think you have to, if you want to share, you have to close the live chat. But if you close the live chat, you just have to share it and then hit the live chat button again and open the live chat. Anyways, ooh, my camera's different over here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm just bigger. Ooh, YouTube's too clear for me. I don't like YouTube. It's too damn clear. How are you, Tyler? I'm good. All right. So for who are new, welcome in. Why is my thing shaking? Oh, the dog's shaking. Sage, calm your titties. I don't know why she's shaking or scratch. She's not shaking. She's scratching. I was like, is it a friggin' earthquake? What the hell now? Mama. Sage. Stop. Thank you. You dogs are driving me batshit crazy today. Yeah, you drive me batshit crazy. And kiss. That was snot. I don't want snot. Give me a kiss. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, and then I bumped your nose. Oh, I got snot. All right. For those of you who are new, I do oracle reads. Okay. What is oracle read? We don't know. It's basically just an intuitive based read on what's going on in your lives. Okay. Gives you a upfront, close, in your face view of what's going on. Sometimes the cards pull up things that we don't necessarily know about. We know they're there. Usually you guys already know, or the cards wouldn't see them. I lost. I had a cough drop. Now I lost it. Did I swallow the bitch? Where'd it go? If I inhale and swallow a cough drop, or if I spit one out, we know where it went. I think I swallowed it. It was just a little piece of one. Oops. Guess I was done with it. Oh, I didn't suck hard enough. All right. Once again, guys, if you are watching and you want to chat, make sure you're signed in. You do have to be signed in. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that live chat. It should be right down here somewhere in your little box down. If you're on your phone, if you're on your computer, I think it's up in your far right-hand corner. This is my right hand, so it might be over here because everything's flip-flopped. Yeah, so it should be up here for you guys. No, it will be over here. I don't know. It's somewhere on your screen. It's somewhere on your screen. Hey, Carol, welcome in. I got to turn that heater off and the dog just laid down. What happened with Facebook? I was having technical difficulty. Do you know? It was my second live. The first one cut out in less than 5 minutes. The second one, I got 7 minutes. And my comments cut out. I've been having problems with my comments on Facebook for weeks. Not usually when I'm live, but when I'm just watching a live video. I've been having problems for weeks. So annoying. So annoying. And our numbers were pretty decent. We were up to 50 when it started having problems. So I don't know if it's a problem, a connection. Thank you, Jennifer. Yes, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe down below. So how this works, it's identical to Facebook, guys. It's identical to Facebook, just a different platform. It works the same way. We have the same rules, have the same regulations, same everything. If you want to read, all you have to do is ask for a read or ask your questions down below. Type in the comments and ask your questions. You love the background. Thank you, Janine. That is Amazon. I think it was like 20 bucks on Amazon. Super cheap. Super cheap photo backdrop. I'm usually a little closer. Like, I don't like how you can see the lines here. It is what it is. It was cheap. In this camera makes it look almost real. Like even the leaves and stuff almost look real. But in my other camera, it was almost too saturated. This one's too blown out, but I can adjust the settings. Go figure. Nothing can ever work properly. Myself. That is a fantastic question, Morgan. And you listen to them all the time. I was actually using binaural beats before. I was doing it myself with my bowl, with my resonating bowl before I even came live. And so, yes, absolutely, I use binaural beats. I love binaural beats. If you listen to them with headphones, you get even deeper vibrations. It works even better. Or for me, I use headphones and you can actually hear the sounds travel. And they really, really resonate a lot better for me with headphones in. I think they'll resonate for anybody a lot better. And depending on the frequency that you pick of your binaural beats, depends on what area of your body it's working on. Like if you feel the vibration and it makes your head tingle, you're probably working on your crown chakra, which will be up here, Joshua, your crown chakra. But if you feel it down here in this area, in the midbrain, it's probably working your third eye. so on and so forth. It's wherever you feel that vibration, that's where that frequency is healing that chakra, aligning you. Absolutely amazing. I love binaural beats. Oh my gosh, Ginny, is it Janine? Chat is, thank you, YouTube. If I could get my subscribers to or my followers to come over here to YouTube, we'd say Facebook and we'd be on YouTube every week. That's, yeah, promise. We'd be on YouTube. And I'm actually considering doing that after the last thing that YouTube or Facebook did to me. Sorry, it's hard to switch back and forth because Facebook has been my platform for 6 years. I've been on Facebook for 6.5 years doing lives. All right. You barrel race, Elisa? That's awesome. Ooh, I hope you do. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller, but I could pull the cards. Barrel racing is not easy, actually. My mother barrel raced. My little niece barrel races. She loves doing the rodeo. I don't do any work in the rodeo. I have horses, but I don't do any work. Lydia, please help. I need to know what's next for my daughter and I. I walked away from an 8-year relationship, her dad, and I feel so lost. Please help. Darling, you're not lost, lovey. None of us are really, truly ever lost. You may feel out of sorts right now, but if you left for a reason. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing, darling. Keep moving forward. Don't dwell on what happened before. Keep moving forward. You're on the right path, guys. Everything happens for a reason, darling. And I don't. See. I really think that you made the right choice, love. I do. I don't know why I'm saying that. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what happened, but I feel like you're making the right choice, darling. I feel like it's more your head. I think you're getting lost in your head, if I'm being honest, and you're kind of second guessing yourself, but I don't think you should. I don't know why, but I'm just saying, I don't think that you should second guess yourself. I think you made the right choice. I need to move my computer because my comments are over here. My camera's up here. Everything is, Facebook hates YouTube and YouTube hates Facebook. So they're exact opposites of each other. Like my video is flipped. My comments are flipped. The settings are flipped. Everything is backassered. So now if I'm reading comments, it'll look, I'm looking at the camera. It's a trick. I'm not really looking at the camera. This is looking at the camera, and I feel stupid doing this. Oh, I need this over here. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Speaking of bitch, I am not child appropriate. Oh, I got to say that every live. Viewer discretion is advised. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Viewer discretion is advised. All right. You're very welcome, darling. Keep your head up, love. Like I said, darling, everything happens for a reason. And I don't feel like you've made a mistake. I feel like you're heading in the right direction. You found us. Hey, Sherry, welcome in. I know this is backassered, guys. I know it's confusing. Sorry, my loves. I'm sorry. I was having technical difficulty. I really didn't have a choice tonight, but thank God we at least have another platform to choose if we so need. All right. When you said that my energy is pink, what does that stand for or mean? I have no clue. I don't do auras. I don't know if it's actually auras that I see because the colors I see change from time to time. Let me see. Well, actually, kind of surprisingly, it's the same, kind of an orangey pink color again. So I don't know what that means, but usually people's colors change. It's kind of like an aura, but I'm seeing it in my mind. I don't look at a person and like, oh, I can see your aura. It's blue. Some people say that your aura never changes. But the colors that I see, I need to study up on that, actually. That's a very good question, Jocelyn. That's a very, very good question. I actually need to study up on that and learn what the colors mean. I probably should, because I can see the colors very, very easily. I just don't know what they mean. And when I just closed my eyes again and focused, I literally saw ink. Again, I was expecting to see a different color. It's kind of like an orange. I don't know how to explain it. Like an orange to pink fade. This is so much better than Facebook. Thank you, Nina. I think it is too, girl. I love it. Actually, I hate YouTube because it's so clear. Usually I watch the replays and I'm like, you can see every pore. You can see every pimple. I'm like, what the frig, YouTube? Calm down. Calm your titties, YouTube, on your video picture. Damn. Nobody needs to see this in high def. And this camera is not even a full HD. It's only, well, I mean, it's HD, but it's only 720. Do I see feelings or pain as colors? I don't, but that's a good question. Like for me, I mean, like different headaches for me are different colors when they start. So I can usually tell how bad they are. Oh, that's a good question, Morgan. I was going to say, no, I don't, but that's actually very interesting. That's a very interesting point, darling, that you bring that up, because I do feel, that's actually what I do, is I feel emotion. And that's why I hate crying in front of people. And it seems like every live I cry or almost cry every time, but it's not necessarily me that's crying or my energy. It's usually something I'm picking up on, either a deep sadness or something from the viewers or something, an energy that I'm picking up on. But that's very interesting. I need to do that. I need to delve more into that portion of my gift with seeing the colors, and if it has a correlation between the way someone feels. I always thought it would change due to mood, but like Jocelyn, I just did you and I focused in on you and I felt, or I'm sorry, I still saw the same colors. I am actually a healer. I've been trying to practice saying that aloud. I don't usually say that aloud or announce that to too many people, but Lois, y'all quit jinxing my ass. Damn. No shutdowns there. Oh, no buffets. You said buffet. I thought you said no buffering. Just kidding. I pre-apologize. And it froze after I answered your question. Of course it did. I can't read. I'm a little dyslexic. Literally. Speaking of being dyslexic, I also wrote a book. If you've set your mind to a goal, you can achieve it, guys. May you see if I'm going to meet a love, studying an online course, or studying a master degree. Okay, hold on. Stella, may you see if I'm going to meet a love, studying an online course. You mean if you're going to meet someone, like a love connection, while you're going to online classes? I don't know. I can see what the cards say. Hey, Travis, you followed from, or Andrew. Thank you for following from Facebook. Yes, you have a beautiful name. I think I'm jacking your name up. I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly, and I'm sorry. All right. You're going to have to watch the replay. I'm sorry, Morgan. I'm sorry, love. What was your question? I'll reiterate quickly if I can remember. I'll have to scroll way up here and see. My question, do you see feelings? Oh, I was just saying that that's actually a good, I don't know, Morgan. Darling, I don't know. I'm going to actually have to study deeper into that to see if there's a correlation between the colors that I see and that. I always thought it was emotion. I read emotion. Okay. I read emotions and feelings and energies. That's what I read as energies. That's what I read when I'm pulling cards as energies. That's why I can pull the same card for the same person 6 times in a row. And each time that card might have a completely different meaning, all 6 times. Because the cards are just a guiding tool. The cards are actually for you guys. They're not for me. I can do reads. Well, I used to could. do reads all day long without the cards. I've kind of gotten reliant on the cards. I'm not going to lie. But I use the cards mostly for you guys as viewers, so you guys have a visual. All right, let's see. Stella, to meet someone. I figured that's what you meant. I was just making sure. Is it quite possible, darling? It is very, very possible, love. You know, Chris and I met online. Yeah. Chris and I met online, and, you know, today is the day and age of the computer. So most people make their connections online first. You're Joss Tibbetts from Facebook. Thank you, Jocelyn. Or do you prefer Joss? All right. The good thing over here, we're not monetized, so you don't, well, I don't know. YouTube can put advertisements, so you guys might have to still watch advertisements. I don't know. Because YouTube can put advertisements now without monetization. So I was going to say the good thing is you don't have to deal with the advertisements and crap either, but now I don't know how that works. I haven't been live on YouTube in a long time. Waiting for one more card to fall. But anyways, darling, that's a very good question that you asked about seeing colors, like I said, with the specific moods or specific things that's going on in their lives. Very interesting. I usually don't mention the colors either, because then everybody's like, I'll get like 50 comments. What's my color? What's my color? What's my color? And then they're like, what's that mean? I'm like, you're going to have to Google that. I don't know. Your husband and you met online too? All right. You used to call me Joss. If you don't like it, darling, you can tell me. I'll try to change it. I can't promise. Ooh. And your cards say, deep within your heart. Oh, deep within your heart, you already know the answer. So do what you feel is right. But it's followed by your soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you. So with this card, I usually don't with this card, but I'm feeling this card as literal. So I think you already know or have already met this person, love. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. So believe this and they will manifest physically. Usually what this card means for me is that you're kind of blocking yourself from meeting that one person. But I feel like you've already met this person, darling, whether online or in person. But just believe it's so and they will manifest physically. Okay. But it is followed by reflections. And reflection says, give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So what I feel for you, darling, truly is that you kind of need to take a step back, okay? Have a little appreciation for yourself. You know, we've got that saying that we always say, how can you feed others when your own table is empty? That works in relationships as well. You know, we've got to be completely happy with who we are and in our lives. They also say that love usually happens when you're no longer looking for it. That saying is there for a reason. It's actually very, very true. Is that always true? No. But it usually does happen when we're not looking for it. And when we're usually not looking for it, we are satisfied, we're fulfilled, and we're happy with our lives. I was told about a guy being my soulmate, but he's a friend and has a girlfriend. That doesn't matter, Stella. That doesn't matter. A soulmate does. Okay. I don't believe in soulmates or twin flames, either one. Whatever your definition of either one is, I don't believe those in the literal sense. Okay. Most people think a soulmate or a twin flame is someone that you sleep with, someone that you have a sexual connection with. Now, can you have a sexual connection with a soulmate? Absolutely. But to me, a soulmate is someone who connects to you energetically, that completes you as a whole, okay? That can be a friend, it can be your mother, it can be a brother, it can be a sister, an uncle, a cousin, a neighbor, a BFF, or somebody you've never met, okay? If you feel that instant connection with someone and you just enjoy being around them, they can be your soulmate without being a sexual partner. So absolutely, it can be a friend. Okay, you can be, into guys and not be a girl and be into guys and not want to have anything to do with a relationship with girls, but your soulmate, okay, your soulmate can still be a female that is your best friend. It doesn't have to be a sexual thing. That's just my opinion. This is my opinion. Hey, Krita, welcome in, love. How are you doing, my darlings? All right. Somebody had a question up here that I was going to reread. Let's see, what was the question? I'm not sure I have the brain power now. My short-term memory. Girl, I don't have short-term or long-term. No one thinks I need to clear awaken something in me. Did you have to, or did you just know? Since I was little, I've been describing feelings as colors and been good at guessing. Like love playing. No. Morgan, darling, fuel that fire, lovey. Fuel that fire. I've always known. I've always been intuitive. I've always been intuitive my whole life, from as far back as I can remember. The cards are actually new. I'm new at reading cards. I'm not going to lie and be like, oh, I've been doing this forever. I've only been doing this since I started my last page. Most of you guys were read. Some of you guys that are in this live tonight were in that very first live I did a little over a year ago. Reading cards is new to me, but being intuitive and the things that I do, I've done that my whole life. Like I said, I didn't even want to do cards. I've even done full lives without even doing the cards. It's been a minute, but I usually don't even use cards because I usually trust my gut and go with my gut intuition. You didn't know I felt about that way about you? Now you do. It's our secret. Don't tell nobody. Travis, you would like a card reading? So what do you guys think of this platform? Honestly, some of you may not like it. That's okay. I know it's different. Some people come on here and like, this shit sucks. I'm out of here. Call me when you go back to Facebook. But what do you guys think about the YouTube platform? I prefer it. I'm not going to lie. I prefer it. If I could get my following to come over here, we would say bon voyage, Facebook. I'd go live in my private group every Sunday, and all my public lives would be done over here on YouTube. The comments are almost instantaneous, even for me. My internet shit tonight, guys. My internet shit. And even still with the shit, I'll ask a question, and there's like a 4-second delay, and I see you guys replying to my answer. 4 seconds. Facebook, I'm lucky if I have comments. You guys like it? You do like it? Some people don't, so that's okay. I agree. It's nicer chat. The video is clearer. In my opinion, well, I don't know. I haven't seen a replay on this camera. This camera may not be clear because my other camera that I was going live on is a 4K camera, which a lot of YouTube doesn't have 4K streams. I think you have to unlock that, but you know, I don't know. Maybe it's clear on this camera. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's glitchier. I don't know. I've never seen a live with this camera on YouTube. It's better than Facebook for sure. I agree. I wish everybody else would just come over here. We have nearly 12,000 followers on Facebook. If even half of those guys came over here, oh, it'd be so amazing. So amazing. The only thing we're missing from this channel to get monetized on this channel is the watch hours. So literally getting viewers to watch. We have the numbers. We already broke the 1,000. We just don't have the watch hours. We need 3,000 watch hours, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot. It's a lot. 3,000 watch hours. But if we had 6,000 people that subscribed to the channel, that would be literally each member, each subscriber to watch for 30 minutes. And we would meet that in one day, not just in a month, in 30 days. We'd meet that number in a month. That's why it's so imperative that you guys share and spread the video, comment, give those thumbs up. All those reactions help the YouTube channel and help those analytics. That's how you guys help support your content creators on YouTube. And I'm bad about that. I need to start being better because I watch YouTube at a TV. And I'm very bad about giving a thumbs up, liking videos that I do actually like, but I watch so many freaking videos, especially if I'm watching like how-to videos. I dub, I fast forward, I scroll. I don't sit there. If somebody has a 45-minute tutorial, I don't sit there and watch their video for 45 minutes. I scroll, fast forward, and fast forward, and I get cliff notes of their videos. So I get it. It's not easy to do. JT on darling. I can probably pull you some cards too. Hopefully I'll remember. I'll try to remember. I don't keep list, but I'll try to remember. Hey. Watching like a stalker. Oh, thank you, Athena. That's okay, love. We have lots of watchers that don't even comment. We have lots of people that'll message me on the side and they're like, I watch you all the time, but I never comment. Silent watching is okay. It still counts. It still counts towards the analytics. All right, who am I reading for? Travis, what was your question? You just wanted to read, right? A gentle? Yes, no, maybe so. Hey, Zane, welcome in. I haven't been on YouTube in forever. This is my first live in like months. Yeah, I would like a card reading. Okay. Probably my first live in months on YouTube. I don't think I've been live on YouTube since I was out at my mother's, and that was a couple of months ago. Okay, focus on Travis. Travis. Yeah, I don't keep lists. When I first started, which I was really busy, really popular when I first started, the first week we had like a 5-page list, and that's no joke. Within two and a half weeks, we had like 10 to 20 pages of back-to-back pages and rows of people waiting to get a read. So, and then I'd call people and I'd sit here and wait 3-5 minutes. They weren't here. Or I'd call someone and they'd comment and I'd miss the comment and I'd go, okay, well, we're skipping the next. I was getting dirty emails. Also, you can go like my TikTok. I'm going to give TikTok a try. I'm not going to say that I'm going to do lives over there or try to make that my platform because I'm not going to do stupid video. I'm not saying they're stupid because I watch them too, but I'm not going to do those type of videos. Oh, yes, darling. I'm sorry. Andrua. My son changed my name. Got to fix it later. Okay, no problem, love. I'll try to remember that. Andrua. Oh, you got a miracle coming, girl. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. You did have. What's blocking you? Let's see. I was just going to do a short spread, but I'm going to go ahead and pull a full anyway because I said so. Because I said so. All right. I have the worst memory ever. Oh, TikTok. Yes. Yeah, there's so many of them. And TikTok is apparently getting very, very strict. I've seen a lot of people bitching about their community standards and getting their accounts deleted and getting violations against their account. I'm like, what, does Facebook own TikTok or what? You just dropped your TikTok? I just signed up for it. I try not to click on it. But if you follow me on TikTok for right now, I'm not going to say that I'm always going to do this, but if you follow me on TikTok now, I follow you back. Unless your account is private. There's been, I think, four people that had their accounts private. I still follow back, but it'll say your request has been denied, or it'll say follow back again. And I'll try to resend it. But if you follow me on TikTok, I will follow you back. On Facebook, I don't do that with everybody. I don't do it on YouTube either. But on TikTok, it gives you that little option in your messages to where you can follow people back. So I've been following everybody that follows me. It's like energy exchange. It's an energy exchange. What's my TikTok name? You had to ask me, didn't you? You had to ask me. I think it's the Oracle Joshua. Joshua the Oracle. We're all creative, right? I think it's the Oracle Joshua. Oh, Joshua the Oracle. Sorry, that's my profile. Oh, where's my camera? Joshua the Oracle. I only have 79 followers. I'm not TikTok famous. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. Guess I'll go eat worms. Big, fat, skinny ones. Something juicy ones. I don't even have to do a video on there, but you have to have 1,000 followers to go live. I'm really weird about recording videos. I did my aunt when we were playing that game, playing our card game for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. And I hit record and I thought it posted. I was like, oh shit. That was not an appropriate video to be. I'm going to get blocked on frickin' TikTok the day I sign up, or the first day I did a video, and it was even an accident. But anyways, you follow me, I'll follow you. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You don't do any videos either, Creed I Love? I don't either. I'm kind of scared too, because most people do like, I can't say stupid, because I sit there and watch them for hours. So obviously I enjoy them, but I can go through, I don't know. I don't do well with pre-recorded videos. I do better with live recordings. I don't know why. It's so weird. It should be backwards. You would think it would be completely backwards. Most people that record videos their whole life panic when they have to do a live. I'm just the opposite. I get panicky. I start sweating. I flub everything up when I have to do a pre-recorded video. When I was doing the pickup piles and I was going to pre-record them and just record them and post them, make them like a 3 to 5 minute video, 10-minute video or less. I did one video and I was like, F this. I will do a live and I'll cut my live off at 30 minutes. I'm going to do a 30-minute live, then do a 10-minute pre-recorded video. And then people over there twerking. I'm too damn old for that, y'all. Y'all ain't going to see me jiggling my titties and my ass on TV, on camera. I'm too damn old for that. I'm too fat. Nobody wants to see this shit. Hell to the nah. You added me. I'll add you back. I'll follow you back after the live. All your videos of your dog. I thought about doing that. Of all doing like Asher's training videos, like having Asher pick stuff up for me and stuff. But I figured people think that's boring. Anyway, okay. Darling, am I saying your name correctly? I already forgot. And Andra. Is it Andra? Andra? It's a beautiful name, Lovey. I love unique names. So I so apologize if I'm screwing this up for you. Yes, darling, it is me of the horse. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Yes, it's me and my horse. I tried to use the same picture as my profile on Facebook. So it wasn't confusing. Okay, Andra. Oh, I'm saying it right. Saying it correctly. All right, here we go, love. The magic you seek is within you, okay? Make a wish and believe in miracles because the magic already surrounds you. So, darling, I feel like this is a hope card, and this is the card that represents you. This is actually a great card to have in representation of you. It's just telling you to look forward, be the guiding light, okay? Be the motherly figure that you can be. Okay, and I believe that is the magic that surrounds you. And I just got chills, which usually means I'm kind of going in the right direction. Shit, now we're having, yeah, it's my internet right now. If it's going in and out of focus or getting blurry, guys, it's my internet now. The problem is we have the rebirth. Okay, this is your first situational card. Sorry, it is backwards. This is your first situational card, rebirth in reverse. Okay, rebirth in reverse literally says to reinvent yourself. But it is in reverse, okay? Give life to your dreams and create a new reality. So I feel like this is something that you've already done. You've kind of already set your pace in life and you kind of already have all your ducks in a row. You know what you want out of life. We may just not know how to achieve specific goals. And if any of this doesn't resonate, let me know. And vice versa, if this resonates with someone else, that doesn't mean that this read is not for you. Everything happens for a reason, guys. The next card is celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Like I said, I feel like you've got a miracle on the way, but I feel like this card is for you, okay? A celebration, okay? A miracle is on its way, okay? A positive outcome is assured. So celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. Now, the only two cards are your last two situational cards that kind of bother me. Not bother me, but not so great, is the Strength card in reverse. So Strength in reverse talks about your actual strength, okay? Not feeling like you can always, get to that next milestone, okay? But the card literally says this challenge will make you stronger, okay? You will. Look for the gifts in every situation. So what I feel here is if, a lot of times we can, we all have struggles. We all have stress. I don't care what your situation is, what your life is, how things are going. We all have problems in our lives. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how much money you don't, what your living situation is. We all have issues, whether they be mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, whatever the case is. But what I don't want for you, darling, is I don't want you to get stuck on those bumps in the road, those little milestones, okay? The next card is discernment, also in reverse. Now, discernment literally says that all is not what it seems. It was in reverse, okay? Stay true to your knowing and keep your dreams a secret. So with that being said, and this card being in reverse, I think that you should scream your dreams from the rooftop. If you want something to change in your life, if there's a specific, I'm not going to say problem, but a specific thing in your life that you're looking to change, I think you're going to have the outcome that you so desire. Hey, Tamara, welcome in, love. I think you're going to have the outcome that you desire. You just can't be the one that stands in your own way. Does that make sense? Don't not do it because it's going to be a difficult road. Push through and make it happen. Okay. Your problem card is the dance card, and the dance card is in reverse, and it literally says move your body to the music. Yes, actually says move your body to the music. Dance with the rhythm of life and manifest your dreams through dance. Now, this is not a literal dance, okay? Manifest your dog hair. Manifest your dreams through movement, through moving forward and making them happen. This card was in reverse, okay? But you, my love, you have a very powerful energy, a very powerful soul. Like I said, almost like an old soul. But I think you are a little hard on yourself sometimes, which again, we all can be. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. But your solution card says be kind to yourself. Okay, so we may not always necessarily be kind enough to ourselves. So be kind to yourself and others, or as you are to others, I should say. Honor your gentleness and speak words of love. This is also a message to you, love. Speak words of love about yourself. In other words, don't be so hard on yourself and don't worry if you don't have the outcome that you so desire. I'm kind of wondering, and you don't have to answer the question. Hey, Courtney, welcome in, love. You found us. We moved. We're on YouTube today. Are you having troubles at home, like with authority? Is either someone questioning your authority, or are you questioning someone else's quote unquote authority? Darlene, if not, you can tell me. It's not going to hurt my feelings. I don't know why that popped. It's not from your cards. That just popped into my head. I almost got the sense of I don't know if you're having troubles with someone specifically or not following the rules, as if that's it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, that just popped in. That could have been from somebody else too. All right, for your conclusionary cards, love, we've got courage in reverse. Okay. Courage in reverse. Courage talks about your literal courage. Okay. Not really. Okay. No problem, love. No problem. I was just curious. It says you are safe. Fear is the illusion. Set strong boundaries. Okay, that card would have gone for you even more so if you were having issues, because I was going to say you need to set stronger boundaries, but it doesn't matter. This card still says you need to set those strong boundaries. You may not be setting boundaries sternly enough. Okay. The next card is anger. Now, like I said, I don't feel like you are an angry type person, or I don't get that sensation from you. But the card says safely express your anger. Learn to safely express your anger. Okay. Use anger as a positive force. Now, with this card, I usually say that this card is more of emotions, which is the last line. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. In other words, it's just saying don't get out of whack. Don't get off balance, because you can't allow one situation to, like I said, overrun or overrule you in your life, because all of your emotions are or should be seen as sacred. It takes balance. I'm pretty much a happy person. That's exactly what I'm saying, darling. Yeah, I feel like you're not, I don't feel like you are an angry person at all. I feel like you're like the very outgoing, not outgoing, but happy-go-lucky, nurturing type personality. So that's why I'm confused. I mean, it was in reverse. But I don't feel like it's actual anger. So I don't know what the holdup is. But anyways, your last card here is freedom. Okay, it is what it is. Self-explanatory. Freedom. This is your freedom. Okay, so this is maybe your miracle coming up. Your freedom. Bonds. This could be physical bonds. This could be just you living life to the fullest. And that's literally what this card represents. Live wild and free. Choose your freedom and claim your independence. So in other words, take charge of your life to accomplish the goals you want to accomplish. If there's something specific that you're looking for out of life, darling, right now, go for it. You have a very positive energy, a positive vibration about you. So now I feel like would be time to set those goals in motion, i.e. dance to the beat of your own drum. Okay. Move to the rhythm of the music. Put yourself out there and go out and get it. Be a go-getter. But I hope that helps, and I hope that made sense, darling. You found me on TikTok? What's my TikTok handle? Girl, you showing your age right there with the handle. They don't call it a handle no more. That's like our era. Breaker19, what's your handle? All right, JT, what was your question? You're very welcome. You're very welcome, darling. I hope it helped you. I hope it helps you, or at least something resonated with you. I felt like there was some questions in there, but I hope it helps. I hope it helps. I hope at least some of it made sense to you. Is that a dabber? Is that a dab? You love my name? Joshua the Oracle? It's all I could think of. It's all that wasn't taken. I thought it kind of sounded corny, but I was like, I probably ain't going to do nothing on this anyway. You are not old. You're only 97. That was the question. You were wondering if your person was being deceitful. I don't want these cards for you. What do I want? Ooh, tricky. Tricky. I think I want these. I almost picked up the Magic of You. Which is interesting. Usually when I pick up the Magic of You deck, that means I feel that person might have a little sadness in them. Okay, don't get me wrong, love, because I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not a fortune teller. So I'm not, and even if the spirits came in and said, "Oh, that bitch would be cheating on her or him. That bitch be cheating." I'm not going to say that. Okay, that's just not how I work. But I almost feel like this is an insecurity from a past love or a past relationship. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. You guys are not going to hurt my feelings, darling. Oh yeah, I know you can change the name. I'll probably keep it. It's whatever. But I feel as though, I don't know. I just almost feel like I'm going to say, I don't know, but I'm going to say probably not. Ugh. I hate being that definitive in a situation that I have no knowledge of. But I almost do. I almost feel like it's almost like, I don't know. Do you get yourself worked up in your own mind or in your own head? Like I said, darling, I don't know how to word this without sounding offensive or sounding like a dick, but I almost feel like it's kind of like you kind of play 1,000%. Okay. So like you play tricks in your own mind and you kind of second guess yourself. My ex-husband cheated. That's where my mind jumps every time. Okay. Be cautious, darling. Absolutely cautious. The reason why I say that is because we summon our own energies. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying? We summon our own energies. So if that is not the case, okay, if your partner is not being deceitful to you, okay, and not cheating on you, that's where I thought you were going with the deceit. I wasn't sure though. If they're not, but then you're constantly putting that out there, I don't want you to create that situation. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't want you to create the situation that you're most fearful of. So just be careful, love. I'm still going to pull your cards, but that's just my 2 cents. That's just my 2 cents. Because like I said, a lot of times we summon our own energies, and that includes negativity. I'm the world's worst about that. One of my favorite sayings that I have said since I can remember, if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. And that in turn actually creates more bad luck for me. And I know this, and I still frickin' say it all the damn time. I'm like, Josh, just shut the hell up. Exactly. Almost like self-fulfilling prophecy. Exactly, love. Just be careful, darling, with that, because that works in anything in our, all aspects of our life. I believe in energy 100%. Energy is a legit thing. It can be measured by science. It's a legitimate thing. And everything is made of energy. I do believe that everything is made of energy. It's all connected. We're all connected to everything. I also believe that everything happens for a reason. We may not know the reason at the time, but I do believe firmly that everything happens in its own time and place. Thank you, Anne-Marie. I haven't said that in a minute. Yes, if you'd like to book a private read, all you'd have to do is message the page and say, how do I book a read? And you can book a private read today. If you join our group over on Facebook and join our private group, you actually get a discount on private reads. I'm doing Murphy's Law. Girl, me too. I have to work on that too. Exactly. Everything is matter and energy. Everything is moving. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed. Absolutely believe that. Ring the purple bell. I do. I need to. I don't need to ring the purple bell. I need to ring the bell, burn some sage, salt. There was your break. I only have limited cigarettes, and I haven't even smoked that. I've been sitting here staring at it. It's burning in the ashtray, just wasting. Una mas. Hey, Kayla, welcome in. You watching your gaming lives? I can't get into those. You always say you're going to be in a good mood when you walk into work. That changes, goes out the window. I can kind of see that too, girl. I'm gonna try my vape. I don't like vaping on camera because it usually makes me cough worse, but I've been doing better on smoking, and now when I smoke, it's kind of choking me a little bit. I'm kind of weird. I'm kind of middle road of everything. I'm kind of like the person that, I can have, low life friends over here and highfalutin hoity-toity friends over here and get along with both groups of people. It doesn't matter. I'm in the middle. I'm Switzerland. You be nice to me, I'll be nice to you. However, I do believe in coincidences, but it's a catch-22 because within those coincidences, I believe that they happen for a reason. Okay, your very first card, love, and you sit there and watch me shuffle them. Your very first card is understanding in reverse. So like I said, I feel like that the cards are kind of reiterating my thought. Okay. 3 over here. It might be just you. Yeah, okay. Misunderstanding a specific situation. And as always, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So like I said, we have that misunderstanding things, okay? Not necessarily always understanding what's right in front of us. Sometimes misinterpreting what's right in front of us. I'm horrible about doing that as well. Then we have the first situational card, which is rigid, okay? This is not a block or a wall. It's just a bump in the road, okay? But there is a message to be learned. Speaking of coincidences and everything happens for a reason, the raven brings a message, okay? We're just not understanding what the message is just yet. Followed by focus. We might need to change our focus, okay? Change your focus. Beauty in reverse, okay? See the beauty within yourself, okay? Reflect that beauty, literal and figurative, onto other people. Again, summoning our own energy. We get what we give and we give what we get. It works both ways. It's an energy exchange. Energy exchange. Okay. Visions, also with the way we see things. Okay. What does a moon represent to Joshua? The moon to Josh represents a change. Okay. Cycles. So change the cycles, change that way of thinking, darling. That's easier said than done. Okay, when you've been done wrong, darling, I get where the distrust and disloyalty comes from. Okay. So far, you read this before you even pull the cards. And that happens a lot. I do that a lot. I have to I sound like a broken record and I sound like I'm reiterating myself, but like I haven't even looked at your conclusionary cards or they're out and they're up, so I can see them, but I haven't paid attention to them. And a lot of times I will explain something and then the card will say it, which brings us to the problem card. Okay. Because of your past relationships, you might feel invisible. Okay. She's sitting here looking at the reflecting mirror, the reflecting glass, the reflecting pool, and not seeing her own reflection. But this is the problem, darling. You're not necessarily seeing your own self-worth or even understanding that your own self-worth, seeing the value in your own self-worth. Maybe not feeling. Okay. And please don't take this the wrong way. But it's almost as if, and correct me if I'm wrong again, it's almost as what I'm feeling as if, how do I explain this? It's gonna be loud. Sorry. I almost feel like you get these quote unquote insecurities worsen, the insecurities worsen when something happens, like you do something. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, Livy, but it's almost like what I'm picturing is, say you do something, Okay, you do something, you accomplish something in the household or whatever, and then if your partner doesn't see it or whatever, then you feel almost self-conscious, like you didn't accomplish it, or like it wasn't, you don't feel seen. It's not it either. What the frig, Joshua? It's almost like you don't feel appreciated for something, and then it kind of makes your gears start turning, and then you're like, well, what the frig? I did this, and they didn't even care that I did this. So what's the point in me even doing this? Why am I even doing this if they're not even going to say thank you or say, hey, I appreciate this kind of thing? But the solution, quote unquote, solution to your problems is honesty. Okay, and the honesty card is a candle with a flame. Okay, reignite that flame. So what I feel here, darling, is you really need to look inside yourself and be honest with yourself. Okay, honesty can be a saving grace, or she can be a bitch. Okay, and a lot of times it's hard for us to be honest with ourselves. What really is the underlying issue? What's really causing the discord, not only in the relationship, but within yourself? What's causing the anxiety with you? Okay, we need to be honest about that. It's basically what sets you off. What is that trigger that sets you off? Okay, so be honest with yourself, love, because until you can be honest with yourself and know that you deserve to be happy, and know that you deserve good things to happen, and that you deserve to be appreciated for the things that you do and even the things you don't do, until you can be honest with yourself, I feel like you're going to be trapped. And you're going to be trapped because of those broken oaths. This isn't even the last relationship, love. I know you said I think you said your ex-husband cheated on you. Okay, was unfaithful. But this was in reverse. Okay. So you have a hard time accepting those oaths. So when someone, not even in a relationship, this could be a friendship, family, whatever, someone says they're going to do something, and then if you kind of blow it off as all right, I'll believe that one. I'll believe that when I see it. Okay. We can't really have that type of, not attitude, but kind of have that type of mentality. See this, that card is pretty true. I struggle with depression, seeing my worth, and even struggle with better off not hearing thoughts. Okay, get rid of that first and foremost, love. Absolutely. That's your problem, darling. This is your problem card. It's a problem. Yes, I overthink that kind of stuff. If I go out of the way and something is recognized, the wheels turn. What do I do wrong? It wasn't good enough. And get that out of your head. See, it's in every relationship. Exactly, darling. Exactly. Exactly. Going back to childhood. That's exactly what I said, love. Going back even further. But darling, this is not the conclusion. Okay, look at this. Chapter 1 is in this book. Chapter 2, or the end, is over here. We still have more books to write. Okay. I also don't believe in destiny. Destiny is not, it is a real thing. Absolutely. We all have destinies. However, it's not set in stone. We can choose our own destiny, darling. You can write your own story. Now, if you're having thoughts like what you just explained in your comment, darling, the only thing that I would suggest to you is to seek professional help, literally. Find a counselor, find a group, find someone to talk to that's gone through situations similar to you. Find like-minded people, darling. But you need an outlet for this kind of stuff, okay? Someone to talk to, someone to open up to. You can't keep those hidden in. You also can't keep them hidden from your partner either, okay? Because if your partner can accept you 100% for who you are and what you have to offer, then I'm never going to tell someone to break up with somebody, but are you in the right relationship? Relationships are 100, 100, period. Okay? And if you're holding back, darling, I'm sorry, but if you're holding part of yourself back, you're not giving 100% to your partner either, regardless to whether they are or not. Let me just schedule an ECT appointment for some shit. Just kidding, half. What's ETC? ETC. ECT. What's ECT? What's that acronym? I don't know what that is. Kidding half. Because I might agree with you, but I don't know what ECT is. I've talked about it. It's hard to rewrite my own kind. Rewire my own kind. I can't read either. It's hard to rewire my own kind. It's hard, darling. It is hard. It's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be fun either. You know, a lot of times, don't do that. No, I don't agree with that. No, talk about a girl. Start with talking. If the talking doesn't help, then maybe take some more extreme measures. Talk about it. Talking may feel like electroconvulsive therapy. It might feel like that sometimes because it is so hard to get them out. You do have a counselor. Fantastic. But what's the solution card? What was that solution card? Are you being honest? Are you being honest, open, and receptive to what they have to say as well? Or do you go in some days with just, I got this again. Well, I'm just going to, I'll just tell them whatever. Do I just talk about this to get it over with kind of thing? Because you can't have that mentality either. That's good, darling. That's a very good start. Okay. That's a very, very good start that you don't have those. No, you're fine. I have a very dark sense of humor. My favorite cards, I don't pull them very often because people take them too literally, but one of my favorite decks is the Dark Mirror cards, and they're morbid AF. I mean, they're like torture and chains and whips and poison apples and brokenness, broken people. Some of these aren't too bad. Thorns, torture. Even these are not scary cards at all, but every time I pull, these are my question cards, and every time I pull these, people are like, ooh, those look scary. What's that mean? Oh, those look horrible. They're just very dark. It's like dark art. I don't know. I like it. Can you ever read with which ones? The Dark Mirror? I think I pulled you from the Dark Mirror, but I can pull you from the Dark Mirror. Is that what you're talking about, Courtney? The Dark Mirror cards? These dark ones? They usually, I pull those if I feel that someone is very, very, very depressed. And a lot of times I will pull those in a private, not necessarily on a live. I've pulled them a few times on a live, but I kind of skim over the darkness that I see, and I kind of, I don't want to say spice it up a little bit, but I kind of nice it up a little bit. That type of person, though, darling, I really don't. I feel like something was done to you that puts you in a dark place, but I don't feel like you are a dark person. Okay? I don't feel like you are a dark person. I actually feel quite the opposite. Very light and sunshiny and happy-go-lucky. Sometimes I feel like we're dealt the wrong cards. Okay, we had a bad hand, and we can either take our losses and collect our chips and move on, or we can keep playing the game and keep putting ourselves in a deeper hole. And sometimes I feel like that's what we do to ourselves, is we just keep digging ourselves in a deeper, darker hole. Does that make sense? Excuse me. You'd like a read too, Joss? Lynn? Jocelyn? Yeah, these darker ones, I actually like their energy. These usually have more of a depressive type energy, but because people take them more literally, and take the messages more literally. People like to put words in my mouth. I don't know if that's an energy that I exude or what, but is that the right word? Exude? Secrete? I don't know. But people like to put words in my mouth and say shit I didn't say, or to twist shit to make it mold to their benefit. And I don't like that. That's like a pet peeve of mine. That's why I went off on that heifer the last video, trying to say I abused my dogs. No. Don't try to make something out of nothing to create drama for your own satisfaction, because I don't like that game. You can go stick it right up your ramrod for all I give a dookie turd. But anyways, a lot of people take these cards very literally, and you can't with these, because these cards they are very dark. They are very dark. They can be very scary. Yeah, it's like a pet. That's like, and people kept telling me to calm down, but at the same time, that's like someone coming to you and accusing you of abusing your child, calling CPS on you and abusing your child. Would you be okay with it and be like, oh, that's okay, we'll just calm down, we'll just go to our happy place? No, you'd be pissed. Yeah, she accused me of, because I told Sage, I was told I was going to beat her ass. I tell my dogs all the time, where I'm like, you want a spanking? Come here, I want to spank you. And I'll go like this on their butt, and they're happy and in my face and loving on me. It's a joke. I was joking with my dog. I'm like, you know, it's pretty sad when you can't even joke with your damn dog on a live without a Karen, a literal Karen, getting butthurt. Her name was Karen, by the way. Shit like that happens all the time. So I kind of went off on her. Probably should have been a little calmer, but that's neither here nor there, and I don't regret what I said. I meant every word of it. She can go stick it up where her sun don't shine. Stick it up her sundress. Courtney. Thank you, Patty. I just can't help it, damn it. I'm very much a fly by the seat of my pants, react before I think type person, and usually it gets me in trouble. I ain't gonna lie. Usually it gets me in trouble. But I'm not very, it doesn't make friends. I'll put it that way. I don't make a lot of friends, because that's how I am in real life too. If you say something that pisses me off, I'm going to tell you, or you're going to know. I may not even come out and say it, but you ain't going to have to guess. Because I can cut a bitch with my stare. Sometimes I'll be in a good mood and people come and be like, are you in a bad mood? What's your problem? What's wrong with you? Like, nothing yet. Keep on going. Show you what a bad mood looks like. Just kidding. Not really. It just irritates me, Courtney. It literally is what's wrong with the world. You cannot do anything without people getting butthurt. Oh my God. I swear to God, I know it sounds evil, but I'm telling you, just remove all warning labels off of all products. People figure shit out. And the ones that don't re-enter the gene pool. Problem solved. Saying. It's a joke. It was a joke, Karen. It was a joke. Shut up and listen. Okay, hold on. Stop it. Girl, I know it's what people have to do to make themselves feel better. It happens all the time. Some people I go off on worse. Like, that kind of it didn't hurt my feelings. It pissed me off. I mean, to sit here and, like, do you seriously think I'm going to sit here in front of 50 people on live not television, but live Facebook? Use your effing brain, you igmo. Swear to God, I wonder how some people survive. Anne Marie and I have this conversation I'll end a live and I'll be like, do you see that bitch's comment? How do people survive? Nobody uses common sense. Nobody has common sense. Jesus, take the wheel. Help us. All right, here we go. Courtney. Ignorance is what I don't have patience for. Trolls don't bother me. Give me a troll all day long over somebody like that. I get, but I'm very sensitive. I'm very, you can hurt my feelings at the drop of a hat. A comment can hurt my feelings, but I get over it. And I usually don't go cry about it. I literally have people that will call my mother, even here in this small town, will call my mother. I'm 40 years old. Will call my mother to tattletale on me. Grown-ass, adult-ass women calling my mother to tattle on me. I'm like, give me a friggin' break. I swear, there's some people step on that last nerve that Joshua has. And then we'll get a troll in the video, and I'm laughing and making fun of them, and then you guys like piranhas, y'all attack them. Y'all could a bitch. And I'm like, I was having fun with that rude ass bitch. I was just having fun. Trolls don't bother me. Courtney, I'm waiting for your split, but it ain't happening yet. Let me focus. Focus. Courtney. Waiting for your break, your first break. There she is. Just had to focus. You'd think with focusing, the cards would shuffle longer, but it's actually the opposite with me. One more. You want one too, Morgan? I don't have a list, Lovey, darling. I saw you comment a long time ago. I forgot to reply back to you. I don't have a list, Morgan Love. You just keep commenting, and I just pick people randomly throughout the live. I talk a lot. If you're new or new-ish, some of my OGs, they'll know. Joshua never shuts the fuck up. He talks and talks and talks. I'll do a read, and I'll stop, and I'll shuffle 45 minute talk. I usually get 5 or 6 reads a night in a 4-hour live. Courtney, interesting. You love the combo. It flows so good. Thank you, love. A nasty card. Oh, shit. It's not everyone else, Lois. It's you. You're a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming other people. You asked for it. That's what the card said. That seems to be the theme of the night, though. All right, Courtney. I'm just procrastinating. Okay. So the first row represents you. The bottom row represents a quote-unquote situation. Okay, so the very first one is anger and chains. Okay, anger and chains in reverse. Alone in the world in the upright. Queen of our world, of my world, sorry, in the upright. Or I'm sorry, in the reverse, upside down. So what's this top row telling me about you, Courtney? And it's the same thing. I don't know why. I guess I'm being self-conscious myself tonight because I keep saying over and over again, you can tell me, I'm not sure if it doesn't resonate. But what this tells me, darling, is that you have been bound, quote unquote, in chains for a long time. In other words, unable to show who you really are. Okay, to really be the queen that you're meant to be. Okay, literal and figuratively. Okay, the queen of your world, which has made you feel naked and alone. Okay, sometimes it can be a lonely existence. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it really just feels like these chains Okay, this anger and chains. And I'm not saying that you're, an angry, depressive type person, but I feel like you express your emotions safely. But I just feel like you're holding back. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. I feel like you're holding yourself back, not just because of the fear of you, but the fear of what other people would think of you if you were splayed naked in the middle of the court, for all to see. Okay, this isn't literal nakedness. This is just you being stripped down naked to the bare bones, the raw emotion, the raw anxiety, the raw soul, the raw everything. Just everyone being able to see everything out in the open scares the shit out of you. But Courtney, you have such, like, I can kind of get that you're kind of a loner. I don't know if you are, maybe you're not. I can kind of get that you're more of a loner type personality. Maybe you're just too scared to show who you really are around people. But I feel, darling, that you have so much potential. I said this earlier in a private read today, but I kind of felt the same. You both kind of have a similar energy. I feel like you hold, that's it. I feel like you hold yourself back a lot of the times. You have so much unspent potential. There we go. That's the vibe. That's the wave I'm riding. You have so much unused potential that you lock inside so deep, and then you're too afraid to really just explode and let that out. And it's not just because of what other people will think, it's what you will think of yourself as well. But that's where you get hitched up. Okay. I feel like I'm very drawn to you, Courtney. I'm not going to lie. I'm very, very drawn to you. And I have been for a while now. I'm very drawn to I think since the first time you came into a live and I picked up on your energy, I've been very, very drawn to your energy. Even like your TikToks. I love all of your TikToks and everything. It's just this energy that you produce is phenomenal. It's almost, I ain't gonna say orgasmic, but it's almost euphoric. There we go. That's a better word for it. It's very euphoric. It's you just have, I don't know, darling, you just have this amazing energy about you. And like I said, I just feel like it's like a diarrhea fart. That's what it is, a diarrhea fart, girl. Use a diarrhea fart. You're just squeezing it so tight in, and you don't want, and a little bit comes out, afraid it's going to explode. Let it go, darling. Let it go, because you have so much to offer them. I feel like you have this. I don't know. I almost feel like, I don't know, you're just like this rock star, but you're just like kind of in the backstage. You're the one that's doing the lights and doing the sound checks and just humming to the beat of the music in the background in your own little world, still enjoying life and still having fun. But you're meant to be center stage. Do you get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Or did I lose everybody? Was it the diarrhea? Is that what lost everybody? But I truly believe that. I feel like you just have this unused potential that you're just locking up inside, okay? Which is your situational cards. We have downcast pride. Okay? Downcast pride. Oh, look, I swear to God, I did not see this card. I swear to God. Swear to God. I hadn't even looked at the situational cards. What's that card say? It's in reverse. Hiding your true self. Mind blown. I feel like you're hiding your true self. I was looking for a way to say that, and it's right here on the card. You're hiding from yourself. Not necessarily just what everybody else is going to say, think, or do, but from yourself as well. The masquerade. Putting on that mask, everybody else will see what you want them to see. just enough. But it's not enough. Not enough. You have so much untapped potential, darling. Hiding from your true self. Wow. Literally blown away. Does that make sense? Are my comments frozen or did I just lose everybody? Did y'all click clack and leave? I'll wait till I get another comment to see. I think my comments are frozen. Oh, there's the comments. Okay. It was the diarrhea fart. Did that make everybody run away? That was just an analogy, y'all. I was just trying to express my meaning. Oh, it is good? Okay. So, yeah, it was just the diarrhea fart. Chase the proper ones away. Girl, I ain't proper. It happens. Shit happens. Just think. There you are. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so that was the best, though. I do feel like I don't deserve that center stage happiness, and I am self-conscious. I have a tattoo that says that. You have a tattoo that says what? The hiding your true self? That's crazy if that's what you're talking about. Letting me do my thing. It makes me nervous. It makes me nervous. I was like, damn, everybody just disappeared. Shit. I done scared everybody away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I pre-apologize. All right. That makes sense, though, Dylan. I know that was a very long read for that to get that one thing out, untapped potential, but that's basically what your read boils down to is untapped potential. You could, you know, the world could be your oyster and you're the pearl. You just have to believe in yourself again. Not even necessarily again, but believe in yourself, period. All right, what time is it? 2 hours, an hour and a half. Let's see, it's 11:30, so we got time to do some more reads for you guys. All right, Morgan was one that wanted to read. And I am kind of feeling the magic of you for Morgan. Looking for insight on my sister's intentions with reconciling with me. She really feels about me or the current situation is how it should stay. Okay. Like I said, Morgan, I'm not a fortune teller per se necessarily all the time, but I'll pull the cards and we'll see what the cards say, love. Sorry, it kicked me out. I thought it was kicking people out. Let's see, sorry, it kicked me out, but the tattoo is we become so accustomed to disguise ourselves that other that must we are disguised to ourselves. I love that. Literally gave me chill bumps. Literally have chill bumps. I actually love that saying, darling. I love that saying. Very, very true. And I kind of feel like that is the essence of you, and you know, in essence. I feel like you just have this, you're like supposed to be this bonfire, and then you just have this little spark. And sometimes you let the spark grow, but then you're like, oh, it's going to get too big and too bright, and people are going to see it. So you dampen it a little bit, and you reel it back in. Just my opinion. you know, and like I said, I know, you know, I don't know you. You don't really know me. I work with Christopher, but Christopher and I we're not two peas in a pod. We're like complete opposites of the spectrum. I'm very shy and quiet and reserved, and Christopher's like, he'll say shit, and I'm like, I cannot believe you fucking said that. He said something at Christmas, and I was just like, oh my God, kill me now. With my mother sitting right there, made a sexual remark, a sexual comment, and I was like, oh, fuck me, cannot believe you just said that. He was like, what? It wouldn't be me if I didn't say something. I'm like, yeah, that's about accurate. I have a mask tattooed next to it, and I freaked when you said masquerade. I'm telling you, girl, I literally have chill bumps. My hair standing on end. The cards blow me away sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. It still blows my mind. Hell, it blows my mind some of the shit that I say. You know, I don't know where where does this information come? Is it God? Is it source? Is it spirit? Is it angels? I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. But I don't know. I just don't like. Sometimes people ask me, how do I read the cards? A lot of times, guys, I don't read the cards. I really don't. The cards are there to help me and to guide me. But a lot of times, like, I'll read the card and read it aloud. They all have little sayings and shit on them. But sometimes I'll say, you know, don't look at the words, because the card has a different vibe or different meaning to me. Good night, Angela Love. Thank you for coming in, darling. Give us a thumbs up before you leave. Please and thank you. You're more like me, more quiet and shy and reserved. Quiet, shy and reserved. Yeah, I am too. Like, people think that I'm like a go-getter, like all out there, crazy, go lucky, funny, whatever, and I'm not. In real life, I'm like, I don't talk. I don't like to laugh. I don't even smile a lot. One of my biggest irritations is for someone to try to make me smile. Christopher does it all the time. It's so irritating. I want to punch you in the damn face. He said that, I can see you grinning. Don't you do it. Don't you grin? I'm like, how old are you? Shut the hell up. Get out of here, stupid ass. I don't want to smile, damn it. I want to sit here and be an old fart. Just leave me alone. I'll be an old fart if I want to be an old fart. I'm going to be like the old man with like 65 dogs and 37 cats, and like sits on my front porch with my shotgun and yells at the youngins for getting too close to my yard. That's going to be me. That's why I need to live out in the country. All right, Morgan. I already have to pee. I'm shaking my legs, and it's making my camera go in and out of focus. It's making me shake. That's one thing with this camera, is the frames per second. It's only 720, but I think it's on 30 frames per second, so there's a little bit of motion blur. So it's like, it's not as smooth as my 4K camera. I just don't have the internet for the 4K camera. That's what sucks. I was telling Christopher the other day, I don't know what to do. I want to get one of those Verizon prepaid things, but they're too freaking expensive to try it and then it not work. Because just the little Wi-Fi one that goes, I think it lasts for like up to 8 hours, and some of my lives are 4 to 6 hours long. So I need the bigger battery. They're like $200 plus dollars, and then it's going to be like $80 to $90 a month. I can't afford that crap. I'm not even working right now. I'm sorry, Kellen. I have a hell of a bit. Girl, I have said that my entire life. I have resting bitch face down pat when I'm not live. Literally have had people come up to me and say, why are you so unapproachable? I literally have said to them, if I'm so unapproachable, then unapproach my ass. And I've also said, well, apparently I'm not unapproachable enough because you approached me. People are like, God, what an asshole. Just coming over to say hi. Well, say hi from over there. Get your ass back in your corner. Shoo, peasant, shoo. That's how I am. Always smiles when it's into a thing. Don't understand this. The reason I'm sorry is because I figured out how I'm going to bury him 600. Girl, that's probably me. The way I smile at people, like at strangers, it's like people probably think I have rabies because I'm like, it's not really. I don't smile with my eyes. I just like do that. Does anybody else do that? That stupid smile. It's like the obligated smile. All right. You're an introvert. I am too, kind of. Legit people that know me are lying. Thought you were a bitch. And I am. And so. Right, girl, me too, Morgan. I pride myself in being a bitch. It took me years to get that status. No, I am a bitch. I'm an asshole. I don't deny it. I don't deny it. You need to change your name. Why? You don't like Melissa? You like Millie better? All right. So what does this say from Morgan? Let's see. One more, maybe. That was it. I'm pretty sure I already know which card is going to come up for you. Probably the Burn Away the Past. Yes, you. Oh, and second card, make peace with your past. Yeah, okay. So, as always, darling, disclaimer, these are printed ink on paper, okay? Printed ink on paper. I'm just a dude on Facebook. So, you do what you feel is right in your situation. But for your path today, it could change tomorrow. But for right now, darling, you may have to cut ties, okay? The cards that represent you. I pulled 3 for you and 3 for your situation. I'll look at those here in a second. The 3 for you are perfect. They're all 3 in reverse, meaning upside down. Upside down is not a bad thing, nor is it a negative. It can be, but not necessarily. Sometimes it can be a positive. You have perfect acceptance in reverse, okay? Perfect acceptance. Make peace with your past. It's eating away at you. There's a solution to every problem. Being tied down. Remember, they're all in the reverse. Okay? So what these are kind of saying to me, darling, I don't know what your situation is or what had happened. What happened was. However, you don't have to accept anything that you don't feel comfortable with. Okay? You don't have to make peace just to make peace because it's your family. Do you get what I'm saying? And I usually don't read these cards this way, and I use these cards a lot. But I've got a completely different vibe with them. It's literally, like I said, burn away your past. Okay? Was a feeling that one of the cards was going to come up was burn away your past and make peace with your past came out instead. Okay? So you've already made peace with your past. Darling, you've already made peace with it. So you can freely move forward and you don't have to accept the way things are and you don't have to accept apologies. Okay, there may not be a solution to the problem because there's always going to be pent up tension between the two. Now, you specifically asked, I think you said your sister. I forget what your question was precisely, but it doesn't matter. If it is in regards to your sister, darling, it doesn't, there may not be a solution, okay, to the problem. Okay, so letting go Now, this doesn't mean that you won't reconcile your relationship or that you can't be civil. That's not what this means. What this means is you don't have to take no for an answer, and you don't have to take yes for an answer. The choice is yours. That's what this portion of the read says. Now, for the situation, oh, never mind, they say the same thing. Just kidding. Okay, you might have to get creative, Derlin. Okay, honor your creative force, your mystical creative force. Okay, so you might have to get creative in order to move forward. These are in reverse. You're going to have to set those personal boundaries and protect yourself. Okay, protection is key. Boundaries are key. The last one is phenomenon. Be still and listen to the spirits. Okay, trust your gut. Sometimes those things that we, they're. Oh, I'm making you cry. I'm sorry, Morgan love. That's not my intention, darling. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I'm assuming not good. Okay. Be still and listen to the spirits, darling. Okay. Sometimes things are hidden from us. Okay. Sometimes we put a veil over our own eyes in order to appease the masses, so to speak, or to basically we put ourselves on the back burner in order for other people's comfort. I think that's what I'm trying to say, for other people's comfort. But what I feel for you is that you don't have to, you do need to stand your ground. You don't have to take misgivings or mistreatment towards yourself. Okay. Oh, it hits so close that you're spot on. Okay. So, darling, what this boils down to, appease your mom. Darling, what this boils down to is you have to please yourself. Okay. You do have to appease yourself. You don't have to appease anyone else for your own discomfort. But there's the caveat. However, you do need to burn away the past. Okay. Make peace with the past, I think is what the card actually said. Yes. Because so long as you don't have peace with the situation, so long as you're not okay with it, so long as it's always pulling at you and you're being pulled in different directions, one person says you need to be doing this, but you feel a certain way about that, then it's going to pull you apart. Look at the picture. Don't look at the words. Look at the literal picture. Sorry, I'm trying to get it in focus. Focus. There we go. Being pulled apart, darling. Hollow inside. And perfect acceptance in reverse. Okay, like I said, you don't have to be made to feel like you should accept something just because it is the way it is. Okay, they say blood's thicker than water. I call horseshit. It doesn't matter if it is, like I said, blood relatives or not. Sometimes our closest family is no relation to us, no blood at all, darling. Now, like I said, I don't know your situation or what you're going through. But I do feel that there is again, a quote unquote light at the end of the tunnel here. Okay. I feel like there's a compromise, but if there is a compromise, it still has to be done on your own terms, not anyone else's, yours and yours alone. It doesn't matter what your mom says or what anyone else says. You can take advice from all of these people, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because it's your life to live. It's your feelings at stake. Okay. I've been there on the receiving end of someone else discrediting your feelings, your emotions. Okay. And making you feel as though you're the big piece of shit because, you shouldn't feel the way you feel. Well, because that doesn't matter. Because you feel that way, it does matter. Okay. It doesn't matter what anyone else says or thinks you should, or you can't let someone else dictate how you're going to react to something. Okay, even if they say, well, that's not what I meant and that's not how the situation was and that's not what was my intention behind it, doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is you got hurt. Your emotions do matter. regardless of what the situation is, regardless what the intention behind the situation was. That is irrelevant. What does matter is that your emotions got in the grinder and they pushed the button. Okay. Your emotions have relevance. Your feelings have relevance. Period. End of story. End of sentence. Your emotions have relevance. You are important. It does matter. It doesn't matter that they took it differently. They're a different person. Congratulations. Good for them. You took it a different way. I didn't. Good night, Melissa. Thank you for coming in, darling. My sister physically assaulted me in October, and I didn't fight back until I snapped. She's been toxic for a while, and that was my breaking point, so I cut everything off. Good. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Good. Now, like I said, am I saying that you can't reconcile later on down the road? No, I'm not saying that. That might be possible. But right now, if she was the aggressor, you got hurt in that situation. It doesn't matter who's at fault. It doesn't. It doesn't matter if you started it. It doesn't matter if she started it. It doesn't matter if your mom started it, if your neighbor started it, if the neighbor's dog started it. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you felt a specific way about your situation, and now your feelings are not being validated. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know. I don't know you. You don't know me. I don't know your situation. Maybe you were validated. I don't know. But I get the feeling that your feelings were not. I get the feeling your feelings were not validated. And that's wherein lies the problem. You don't feel like you were validated. So you feel like a jackass now over something that technically you had no control over. Soy font or whatever she said. It's better than her because I was married. It didn't matter what the situation was, Levy, or what the reasoning behind it was. I have a personal opinion behind that. This is not your cards. Okay, so take this with a grain of salt. This is not from your cards. I've already shuffled them bitches back in. Okay. She offered a couple of half-ass apologies, and I still haven't talked to her. So what? So what? Darling, you will accept her apology when you're ready. When you are ready. Okay, they can't, even your mom, I don't care, even if you're close, even your mom cannot force you to accept her apology, because even in the underlying situation behind the scenes, you're still going to be up here, oh, that bitch, in the back of your head, regardless of whether you're accepting her apology or not. You have to be truly ready in order to accept her apology, in order to move forward. You have to be ready. And until you are ready to do so, it doesn't matter who says what or where or when or why. It's not going to make the situation better. All because you wouldn't let her drive home drunk. It's a very good reason. Yeah, that sounds like a good reason to be pissed off at you. Anyways, love, when you're ready to do so, you will move on. Move forward. And you'll do it in your own, when you're damn good and ready, not when anybody else is. But you will have to eventually learn to forgive, but not forget, in order to move forward. But like I said, I don't feel like you're ready yet. They will get past it or go on their way. Exactly, Patty. Exactly. We all have family like that. Shauna, I absolutely freaking love that. Remember, read Shauna's comment right now, every single one of you. Remember, forgiveness is for you, not for them. Absolutely. That's another time that it is absolutely perfectly acceptable to be selfish. The forgiveness is for you, not for them. Like I said, you will do it when you're ready in your own time. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. Darling. Absolutely love that. The forgiveness is for you, not for them. Absolutely. I agree 100 wholeheartedly. Let's see, what time is it? 12 o'clock. We'll do a couple of more. Or do we want to call it? I was going to stick around 2 hours. We've been 1 hour and 50 minutes. I don't count the other two lives because they were like 5 minutes and 7 minutes. I can accept how her action still affects my niece. Like I said, darling, until she is ready to make a change, that's not going to change. Jocelyn, love, you wanted to read, didn't you? You wanted some cards? I can pull you some cards too. Did you have a specific question, Jocelyn, love? Oh, I was going to do the emails too. Damn. I was going to do an email or two. That's okay. I haven't read them yet anyway. I kind of want to read them first because we get some stupid emails like people literally, I'm watching your live right now. Can I get a read? That's not what the email is for. The email is for you guys to like sit down and tell your stories and then to have them discussed during a live. But I'm going to start doing the emails. I think I'm going to make another post and I'm going to push it because we only have like 5 emails and emails save up. So we could do a whole live and I would pick random emails. And what I was going to do is every week do a whole answering emails. But with 5 emails, we would have we got like enough for one live, maybe. Not even a live, like 30 minutes. I got to pee too, so I won't be able to do a very long sit down tonight. Plus, we're on YouTube. So you guys do like the YouTube better? I might start trying to push YouTube again. I just can't get people from Facebook to switch over. I can't look at our, we had 50, we were up to 50 on Facebook. The last 2 nights, our last 2 lives, we've actually had decent numbers, not good, but decent, more than normal. And we haven't got over 21 tonight on YouTube. YouTube, we don't have the numbers that you get over on Facebook. YouTube is meant for longer periods of time. Facebook is meant for more instantaneous growth. You like it better over here too? See, I do too. Yes, please. I'd like to know if the relationship with my family is strengthening and if the people I feel I need to cut ties with are right. Yes, darling, they are. Before I even pull your cards, I'm going to tell you right now, same thing. Love, I said this earlier tonight too. Trust your gut. I say this every live. Trust your gut. If you feel that someone is cut the ties with, then yes, it's absolutely beneficial for you. Love. Now, cutting ties doesn't necessarily have to mean cutting completely out of your lives, say la vie, mother trucker, and all that jazz. You can cut someone from your life without actually cutting them from your life, darling. You can allow them to not affect you. It's harder to do, and some people can't do that. But you can allow them to affect you or not. Just share on Facebook your live. They show. That's kind of what I was thinking, Tamara. I mean, literally, that's literally what I was thinking. Because I love YouTube better. The majority of the people that come over here like YouTube better. So it's kind of like, do I keep doing what the masses want or do I do what I want? Because I want YouTube. I want to be over here on YouTube. I prefer YouTube. But it's just like right now, I kind of need Facebook. I'm not going to lie, because I'm not working at the salon right now. And my Facebook is monetized. Not very much. I mean, it's like not even paying you bills type funds, but it is monetized nonetheless. YouTube is not monetized. We don't have we don't have the viewers, the watchers on YouTube. that we have on Facebook. We have the numbers, we don't have the watchers. I think our next milestone on YouTube is 10,000. That's like, whoa, that's a lot. Because we just now got to like 1,000. Exactly. I agree, Chandler Love. I agree 100%, darling. I do. If I was working at the salon, it wouldn't be a question. But like I said, it's just right now, Facebook is my only income. And that's where I get most of my private reads from. That's where I get my advertising funds from. That's where I get my monetization, my stars. Like, we don't get any of that stuff over here. And the stars are just like a tipping system. And they add up. They add up. Oh, shit. Shit far. YouTube is better in the two. I feel like I need to cut on my aunt and my cousin. Feeling conflicted about my brother. Like I said, darling, I don't know why I keep saying that, but I don't know if cutting them completely out of your lives is going to be beneficial. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know your situation. I'm still going to pull you some cards, but I don't know why that's. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be more devastating. I want you out. Actually, you're really pulling me. I don't know if it's going to be more devastating or to you or what, but I feel like there's a consequence for, I don't know which one. Stalkers. I love stalkers, though. Just don't come out of my house. I do got a pow-pow. Just saying. We live in Texas, y'all. Everybody got pow-pow. Even Granny got a pow-pow in her purse. Words out of my mouth, Anne-Marie. Some people you just have to love from a distance. I think that's kind of what is going to work better in your benefit, Jocelyn Love. I don't know why, darling. And you know, you've been watching for a while. I'm one of the first ones to say, cut a bitch, cut them out your life. If they're bringing you down and they're affecting you to a point to where you're not happy or you're even miserable, cut them bitches out your life. I don't even care if it's your mama. Okay. If they're not healthy for you, you need to cut them out of your life. But for some reason, I feel like I should tell you maybe, I don't know. There's a different avenue, I feel. Let's see. It's funny you said that. We could cut ties without kicking them from life because that's what I've been doing. And my aunt being around her just mentally and emotionally drained. With that type, darling, it's hard. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to lie. With emotionally, mentally draining people, you can put a block up, darling. It's not easy. I'm a very good shield. Okay, I could probably professionally cleanse people's houses of evil entities. I don't know. Maybe I could have been an exorcist. I don't know. But I'm a very, very powerful shield, putting up blocks and shields and pushing energies that I don't want out. Okay. But with that being said, it's still not easy. It's very, very draining. It's very, very difficult. Some people don't know how to shield. I almost shield too much sometimes, which is where I've become an introvert because I can block people out. I don't care if you're family or not. I can cut you out my life like you never existed, like you were never born. You can be my best friend for 10 years and I can cut ties. I might have my cry over it and I'm say la vie, mother trucker. We done. Hey, Lucy, welcome in, love. And, that's not necessarily healthy either. I'm not going to lie. That's not necessarily healthy either, but it's something that I can do. Am I proud of it? Good night, Shauna. Thank you for coming in, love. Make sure to empty my bladder. I will, darling. Is that something that's necessarily healthy? No, not necessarily. But at the same time, that's why, I don't know. I think that's why I'm weird with death. When people die, a lot of times it's very, very sad. To me, it's sad and I might have my cry over it, but I don't necessarily understand. I guess because I have a deeper understanding, and I know that death is not technically the end. I think that's why it doesn't necessarily get to me as badly. I don't know. But, I just found a way years and years and years ago to cut unnecessary ties. Like, people on these lives come in here and try to treat me like I'm a redheaded stepchild, like I'm a piece of shit. People, strangers that I don't even know. And I'm like, bitch, you don't think I can cut you out? I'll lickety block you just like that. No problem. Lickety split, no problem. I won't even remember your name tomorrow. Come in here treating me like trash. So it's hard for me to do what I do actually a lot of the times, because a lot of times we are our own worst enemy. We carry our own loads. A lot of times we're the root of our own problem. And then, to tell someone that, sometimes people don't take it well. Let me put it that way. Darling, sometimes it's necessary. My whole point to my long ass story is sometimes it's necessary to cut people out of your lives, regardless to whether they're family or not. And like I said, that doesn't mean cutting them out and saying, you stay over here, I'll stay over here. Okay, you need to emotionally distance yourself from them, even if you're in the same room or even live in the same house together. You can still emotionally cut ties with them. Sever those bonds that are not healthy for you. I finally know how I deserve to be treated, and I feel like Frigglefrack, I can't read. And I feel like she doesn't like the fact that I feel this, like she wants me to be the old me and walking me that I once was. I remind you of your mom that passed away. Thank you, love. If you're talking to me, thank you, love. That means a lot to me. I'm honored. I really truly am. You really are a redheaded stepchild. I was a strawberry blonde when I was a kid, and I was literally a redheaded stepchild. I was a towhead when I was born, and then when I got older, it turned like strawberry red, and I mean like strawberry red. And then as I got older, it got darker. Now it's like a mousy brown. But I was like, why is my tongue orange? It's from my drink. So I'm eating nothing orange. Matt's not me. Mother trucker. Okay, okay. I feel like a walking man. Okay, that makes more sense. Sorry, I should have translated. I'm sorry, love. I got you now. Darling, that happens though. And that happened to me. I lost all of my friends and a lot of my family. When I finally had enough, I used to be sweet. I used to be sweet. I'm very shy. I'm very quiet, and I'm very reserved. People would literally kick me in the face, and I'd be like, "Oh, thank you. I haven't been kicked today. Oh, well, thank you for that spit. I was feeling a little dry today." That used to be my personality. I didn't like conflict. I don't like conflict still to this day. I don't like, I just don't like it. But I finally said enough is enough. And when I had enough, I didn't have to cut people out of my lives, because as soon as I started standing up for myself, they were like, whoa, what the frig? You piece of shit. I can't believe you talked to me like that. And I'm like, bitch, you've been talking to me like that for years. What do you mean you're really not talking to me like that? Get out of here. When you finally stand up for yourself and you start speaking your mind, it doesn't bode well with people. I don't do well in this town because I'm like that now. People in this town, especially if they have money, gag me with a spoon. If they have money, they're used to people bending over and kissing their hiney and doing what they say. No, I'm like, you a bitch? You can be a bitch over there. You want to be a bitch? I don't need money to be a bitch. My broke ass can bitch you out over here. Okay, you come here, I'm going to come here. I don't kiss ass. You don't like me for me, then you can go suck it over there. because I don't need people in my lives. I'm very fine being reclusive. That's neither here nor there. But anyways, that's my own personal story. Happy New Year to you as well. What's coming in your career? Well, if you're really a doctor, good things. Good things are coming in your career. And doctors, nurses, all the medical field is in abundance right now. All right. Yes, very much so. Yes, I'm saying you. Well, thank you, Jocelyn Love. That genuinely touches me. I appreciate you, darling. All right, hold on. Okay, so I pulled 3 for you, 3 for your situation. Sorry, I've been talking a lot tonight, and I haven't even had caffeine today. Very first card. Wow. Look deep within your heart. You will feel my love. My love is as deep as the ocean. Okay, these are my love oracle, but this is obviously not a love read. Okay, this is for you. So look deep within your own heart, darling. Find that love for yourself, that love and that admiration for you that you give to other people, and give it to yourself. Okay? Your love that you give to others is as deep as the ocean, and you deserve that in kind. You deserve that in return. Now is the time to find a new beginning. I knew I wanted this card. The second I saw it, I was like, that's your card. New beginning. A new adventure awaits you. So embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Literally what I already said. Okay, you may have to sever them bonds and cut those ties, darling. Maybe not in the literal sense, but emotionally, spiritually. Okay. And start. It keeps focusing on my face. Start a new beginning. There we go. I love the autofocus, but it's almost too slow for me. I want it like, look at it split. Wow. Wow. The last card for you literally says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. I'm going to read this again. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. So go with the flow and you'll be surprised at where it leads. Literally is telling you to lead your own life, darling. Crack out that shell. Okay. Crack out that shell and don't walk on eggshells. Sticking with the same metaphor. Don't walk on eggshells either. Live your life, darling. People are not going to like it. People are going to get butthurt. People are going to get upset. They can get glad in the same panties they got mad in and still love you for you. Your situational cards. Trust. Have trust in yourself. The same trust that you put on others, have within yourself. Okay. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Okay? That equates to a change, transformation. Change occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Literally blown away by these cards. And these are love cards. These are not for general reads, but I pull them all the time for general reads. Okay. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the situation as it is, okay, it will automatically transform. Accept you for you. Once you start doing your thing and doing your way, they'll either accept you or they will sever the bonds themselves. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationships. The relationships that are beneficial to you, because those are the ones that are truly sacred. Not these ones that are toxic and tying you down. Because you require balance. Okay? Yin and yang, 69. Balance. Love is not all. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. One that supports. That's what you need. To find your balance, you need people that are going to support you. Okay? Love is not always about agreeing, about you agreeing just for the sake of it. I'm blown away just from the comment. I hope that made sense to you because it blew me away just from your comments. And I hadn't read the card. You sat here and watched me. I wasn't looking at the cards when I was shuffling them, and I'm blown away by them. So I hope you are. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. I have been trying to reiterate that since before I even pulled your cards. That one made you want to cry. Which one? There's not as big of a delay on YouTube, but there's still a little delay. Anyways, darling, I hope that helps you, love. I really do. I hope it helps you. Guys, I think I'm going to call this one a night. It is a little over 2 hours. I usually do longer lives for those of you who are new. If you're new, don't forget to share a video. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Those are most important. Subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. Those are the most important things. Is that Romulus? No, Romulus. Ramul's love. Welcome in, love. We're glad to have you. Oops, I'm coming in late. It's okay. I usually do longer lives. I usually do Rebecca. Okay. I usually do longer lives. I usually do about 4-hour lives. So you don't have to hurry up and get here, at the beginning. But I usually do longer lives. I was kind of flustered from the beginning of this live because of the frickin' technical difficulties. But other than a couple of internet issues that had nothing to do with YouTube, this video on my end, I don't know about your guys' end, but on my end, this video seemed to go without a hitch other than my own internet issues. And that's not YouTube, that's my internet. Facebook was a cluster fudge. But make sure you hit that bell for notifications too. Oh, damn, I didn't say that at the beginning of the video. Oh, well. There should be a bell too that if you want notifications for when I go live, hit that bell for notifications and you'll get notified every time I go live. I don't know. Most of you like this. So I'm really thinking genuinely about trying to make the switch. It's just I've done lives on Facebook for 6.5 years. So Facebook has been my platform, my ongoing platform. But I think it's time for Atari. For those of you, I've basically been doing the live blindly. That bleeps out as I'm speaking. But I've been doing the lives blindly because, if I can't see, it's not me having to oh, look at my pretty face. Trust me, that ain't it. It's because I can't see, sometimes the cards take a second to focus. I can't tell if they're that took 2 seconds. So I can't tell if it's in focus. And if I'm going like this and the card's over here, you can't read that. If I'm trying to move it and where you can read it and it's all over the place, people can't see their cards. So you is it a suck ass? No, it's a suck up. I almost called you a suck ass. You suck ass, Morgan. You suck up. Thank you, though. Thank you, love. You're so sweet. Good night, Athena, love. Sorry about earlier today, too. I was just in such a rush. Christopher had the car, so I couldn't go earlier. And then my procrastinating ass took too long to get ready. So he was already here by the time I was trying to rush to get ready. I had to go feed the horses. I had a private read to do. I had to go water the horses. I had to go get food. I came back, I ate, scarfed my food down, and then I was rushing to get ready to go live. And I wanted to do my room today downstairs or in the cellar, and I didn't get to put my room together. I still have my mother's Christmas gift sitting over here that I haven't completed yet. But as soon as I get my room set up, I should be able. I'm going to do a live in our private group. You guys should go check out our supporter group. It's $4.99 to join our supporter group over on Facebook. I go live every Sunday in the supporter group on Facebook. I think the link's in the description. I don't know what's in the description because it's been so long since I've been on YouTube. But I've got so much shit to do. I'm just always so busy. And then I've been trying to write in my novel again. I started rewriting again. That takes a lot of time. I can't talk. I can't have a phone. I can't talk. I can't do YouTube. I can't do nothing. When I'm writing, I have to be dead silence, quiet, in my own zone. And it takes me like 20 minutes to get into writing. And usually about the time I get into writing, my psychic mother will call me. And it doesn't matter if I have my phone on silent or not because she's in my emergency, so her call breaks through. And then it takes me like another 20 minutes to get back in the flow of rewriting. Anyways, I've got so much shit on my plate right now that I'm trying to get done. I'm working really hard trying to get these resin boards done, trying to get my book done so I can get I'm thinking about getting my license again so I can go back and do hair, open my salon again. I don't know. I might just do Reiki. I don't know. But to do Reiki, it's either a license or buy a new bed. And a new bed is like $300 for a good one, $400 for a good one. People PayPal. No, Lovey, my reads are free, darling. My reads are free on the lives. The PayPal is for if like you want to support your content creator, the support comes from viewers like you guys. Literally, that's what keeps me being able to do these videos is from supporters like you, people that join my supporter group over on Facebook. We're monetized over on Facebook. So our stars program, the advertisements, all that shit helps support the channel and keeps me able to do lives. Now, usually I should have implemented that tonight since we're on YouTube. Since my page is not monetized, since the YouTube is not monetized, I may start implementing our skip the lines again. It's 12:30 here in Texas. I may start implementing my skip the lines again. Those are not required. The reads are free. You can sit, and we have smaller groups. We've had 21 tonight, like all night. That's been our average number is 20 to 21. So we have smaller groups. I usually do 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, somewhere in that range reads a night because I like to talk too. I talk in between the reads. So, I mean, it is what it is. If somebody's in a rush, would you shut up and just hurry up? Well, would you go to my square and just book a private read? Actually, I'd rather you didn't if you got that kind of attitude, but that's neither here nor there. But I have private reads that you guys can book. If it's imperative you get an appointment, anybody can book a private read. And those are done through via Facebook. I do Facebook reads. If you're in the supporter group, you do get a discount on private reads. And I think I'm very, I wouldn't even say moderately priced. I think I'm very underpriced so far as in the genre, in my opinion. Like even for my full read, for a non-member, a full read is only $40 or $45, I think, $40, $45. And every I've had has been $60 or above, and I usually get 15 minutes. Most of my readers, it takes me like 30 minutes to do the read, to do a full read. And most of my reads are 45 minutes plus. So I've been trying to keep them under because my private reads have started to pick up a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. My private reads have started to pick up. But like several months ago, I was booking out 3 and 4 weeks in advance. And if I had a 45-minute read, it had to be under 45 minutes because I had to clear and get ready for my next. There was no talking in between. It was just like read. And I was booking out 3 and 4 weeks in advance. That only lasted a few months, though. Move here. It's easier to Canada. I'm not moving to Canada. It's too damn cold in Canada. I want to move further south. What you talking about? I want to move to the damn Bahamas or some shit, riding my horse on the beach and all that shit. You're going to book a private read, Morgan? Thank you. I appreciate the support, darling. I really do. And I understand people are struggling right now. You know, my private group, I go live. You guys get an extra. I only go live on Sundays in that group. But once we hit 200 members, I'll go live 2 days a week on Facebook in the private group. And it's only $4, $4.99 if in the United States, USD. Oh, let me put it that way. $4.99 USD. You know, that's less than a cup of coffee a month. You know, if you go to Starbucks. A lot of people are like, I can get a coffee for 99 cents at the 7-Eleven. Well, you know what I mean. Less than a Starbucks. You can't go get you a Venti Frappuccino for less than $8 damn at Starbucks. People coming in here saying, oh, I can't afford to read. That's not fair. And then I see their profile. And they're like, oh, look at my nails I just did. It only cost me $80. Got a whole feel. Oh, look at this new handbag I just bought. It's a Gucci. I'm like, but you can't afford $4.99? Don't make sense. Like, I couldn't have made it without all of my support from you guys, mostly the support in my group. And I'm not even talking about the group membership. I don't even get 100% of that. I don't. I only get like less than 60%, I think. I'm supposed to get 70%, but Facebook gets 30% of my group memberships, and the developer gets 30%. Can get 30%. So I don't even know what the hell I get paid. It's like $300 a month. That's what I get. $300 a month. I don't know anybody that can live off of $300 a month. That's what I usually get paid by Facebook, if I'm being candid and honest. So, I mean, it's not like quit your day job and, oh, I'm rolling in cash. I'm used to working. I own my own salon. I'm used to bringing in $6,000 to $10,000 a month. And now I'm bringing in 300. Big price cut. It sucks ass, but I make it work. I make it work. Everything happens for a reason. Like I said, I do believe that. Absolutely, fully, truly, 100% believe that. It always tends to have a way to work for the best. But the more support we have, the better it is for you. And I'm not just talking about me, for other content creators, for other people that you follow. If you join their groups, or if you send them stars, or if you're on YouTube, if their YouTube's monetized, if you guys are doing super chats and doing all that, when their pages are monetized, you're helping your content creators, sending them tips via PayPal. All that stuff helps the content creators, because it's hard right now. It's hard for a lot of people out there. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't have any reason to lie. You know, a lot of people get on these, content creators get on here and they're like, oh, look at my new mansion, and look at my new Gucci bag, and look at my new this, that, look at my Maserati I just bought. Well, you can go rent a Maserati for like $500 a day. A lot of them will go rent this fancy car to pretend like they have this luxurious lifestyle when they're over here blowing their money and partying it up. Can't afford their day-to-day bills just to show face, and that's not me. I'm like boots and jeans kind of guy. You don't like for me, and you can rip that stick right out your ass when you at my door. You're amazing and good at what you do, and you are on point every time I've seen you read somebody. Thank you, Jocelyn. Thank you, love. You know, I do actually, surprisingly, I do, and I don't know how. I don't. To me, I'm just me. I'm just me. I'm just a normal, well, I wouldn't even say normal. I'm weird AF, but I'm just me. But I do have really good feedback from especially from my private reads. You know, I don't know if people are just being nice, or if they're legitimately accurate, accurate representations of their reads. But I have really, really good feedback from the people I've read. But I have like a 99.999% accuracy. Just kidding. I don't know. I might. Maybe, maybe not. But like I said, at the end of the day, I'm just me. I love what I do. I love helping other people. I love it so, so much. I would love to be able to keep doing this. And that's what I'm striving for. That's what I'm trying to build, this little empire. Trying to build this little empire up, one viewer at a time, We're just taking it one day at a time. But I would love to be able to do this full time. I'm not going to lie. You know, it's because of you guys that make my dream possible. You know, I would love to be able to do this full time, and, you know, I don't have any other words. It is what it is. I'd love to be able to do this full time. So I love helping, but it's not easy. It's not, I'm not going to lie. You know, it's, most people think, oh, you just push a button and go live, blah, blah, blah. But you know, it's not that. You know, there's expenditures. My puppies, my animals got to eat. My cat's got to eat. My horses got to eat. I got to eat. Chris has got to eat. We got to pay bills. You know, I got to have money for all this equipment and shit. I've got probably several $1,000s, which, you know, I've gone live for 6 years. I've accumulated over the years. But between cameras and lights and fixtures and stands and recording equipment and cables, and that shit adds up, y'all. Anne Marie is posting. Click on. Which one? Lucy's already in. Lucy, love, you're confused. You're already in our group, love. You're already a supporter in the group, darling. I think. Courtney Turdhead, are you still in here? Thank you, Courtney, for the tip. Speaking of sponsors, Courtney sent a tip. Little shithead. But I appreciate you, Courtney, love, if you're still in here, darling. Thank you so much for that. What am I doing? Group. This is our supporter group. We only have 83 members right now, but this is our private group. It's absolutely private. If you have members of your family on your Facebook page and you post in our group and you want to do a bitch post about your husband or whatever, you can post in the group. And unless your husband picks up your phone, they're not going to see it's completely private. Unless they are a member in the group, they cannot see what's posted. They also, you, not they, not them, you also get access to our private chat rooms, as well as a discount on private reads. And right now we're at 83 members. Once we hit 200, I'll start going live 2 days a week. And I know I said I'm going to do shorter live. You guys know my ass. I never shut the hell up. I've been trying to get off this live for 28 minutes. I talk and talk and talk. I say this is going to be a short live. And then 4 hours later, I'm like, okay, guys, I got to go. We even did a couple of lives that were over 6 hours. Guys, 6 hours. Membership. I forgot what I was looking for. See, oh, Lucy. Is that even what you were asking? That may not even be what you were asking, darling. Members, here we go. Why did Facebook change it? There it is. Lucy, I think you're already a member, darling. Lucy, love. Not Lissy. Lucy. Lucy, I'm home. You are, darling. You're a member right now. If that's what, I don't know. Maybe you are talking about what? Something different. Look at my nosy ass just butting into your conversation. It's not an A-B conversation. I'm seeing my way into it. But what you're talking about, darling, you're already in our group, darling. The lives on Sunday, those are private lives just for you guys. There you are, Courtney, you little turd head. You didn't have to do that, darling. Thank you so much. I want to see you go far with this. You can see how much you love this. Don't lose that. Oh, thank you, Courtney. That means the world to me. Thank you, love. I want to see me go far in this. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or boast, but I have literally busted my ass for 6.5 years doing lives. I started on my other page. My very first page was Urban Cowboy Designs. That was my salon page. I started that page. I've had that page since the beginning of Facebook. But that was my salon page. I did very seldom. I did lives. It's not like I did lives like I do now every week. I just did like once a month or whatever. I'd do a hair live or a hair tutorial, whatever. But I did my Urban Cowboy page. I did my vape page. I did my airbrush page. I did my Zumba page. I've done so many things, and I just keep trying. I'm like, I keep hoping and praying something's got to give at some point. I really thought my makeup page was going to go well because I formulated my own makeup. I made my own makeup. I sold my own makeup. It was all airbrush makeup and no one on the market, not even these big companies like Luminous and Tim2 and all that. They don't have eyeshadow. I formulated eyeshadows. Do you know how difficult it is to formulate airbrushable eyeshadows and like bright pigmented, full pigmented colors? It's not easy, and I did it. I found a formulation. What are y'all doing? Get over here and lay down. We're almost done. I was formulating my own colors and stuff, but I mean, it's not like I had a big laboratory where I could manufacture it and sell it. But I was really proud of that. I just don't wear makeup. So it was like, I enjoyed doing the lives, that aspect of it. But it got to where I wasn't enjoying it because I felt like I kind of had to put on a show for people. And if I didn't put on a show and act stupid, and not act stupid, but like poke my eye with mascara or whatever, then they weren't interested. And if I wasn't, then people were like, what's the matter with you? Why are you in a bad mood? Why are you pissed off? Who are you pissed off at? What happened? What happened? What happened? I'm like, nothing. I'm just getting better at makeup. I don't poke my eye as much as I used to. But I really want to get this. I really want this to take off because I started doing hair, and I've told this story before, but I started doing hair because it made me feel good to make other people feel good outwardly. Like I could literally feel people's energies changing, after they, I spin them around in the chair and they see their hair and they look like they're ready for the runway. They might even be like, oh, you don't have to dry it today. I'm just going home and putting on my PJs. I don't give a shit. You gonna sit here and I'm gonna curl out your hair because that's what I want to do. So, I mean, everybody left looking like they were ready to go out for a night on the town. And they still do, even in the small town. It's because I enjoy doing it. And I enjoy making people feel good about themselves on the outside. And with this, I feel like I can make people, or I hope I can make people feel better on the inside and at least give a little insight. And it's not always good. A lot of people don't like watching these lives, or they say they can't watch these lives because it's too triggering, or, there's too many sad things and it brings up sad shit in their lives. But those are the people that should probably be watching more, to be honest. It's not good to bury those feelings and hold them in. It's better to exercise those feelings and get them out, put those emotions out on the table. Sometimes it's a bitch. Sometimes it burns and stings and hurts and it's not fun and it's scary. But guys, you can't internalize when we say let go, when other readers say you need to let go of that or release that or whatever the case may be, we're not just saying it for our benefit. We can only give, as readers, can only give you a portion of the message, a small portion. And what you do with that message is up to you guys. These cards, I don't know how many times I've had to say, people put so much stock into these cards and think that these are, I need it. I need this read. I have to have a read right now. Well, excuse you. I have to have a read right now. It's so imperative. My life is in peril. I have to have a read. You don't, guys. You don't. People don't have to pay for a private read. I appreciate the support. And I appreciate the trust and the love that you guys feel like you can come to me and open up to me. Your reads are 100% private. They are between you and I. The only time anybody else ever knows anything about your read is if you tell them or you let somebody listen to your recordings. They're 100% private. And for so many of you to feel comfortable enough to open up and express your true feelings, it's not always easy to do. Some people open up to me more than they do their own therapist or psychologist, literally. I've had people tell me that, like, oh, holy shit, I can't believe I just told you that. I haven't even told my therapist that, and I've been in therapy for 10 years. And what do I tell them? Tell them you need an outlet that you can open up and tell people. It's not good to keep these types of feelings or emotions in. What we mean by releasing it, letting it go, or at least moving forward. Because you guys are in control of your own destiny. Only you are in control of your life. Only you, dogs, only you are living your life. It is never anyone else's place. I don't care if it's your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, your husband, your wife, your spouse, your partner, anyone. It's not their life to live. They may be directly influenced by your life, but at the end of the day, you're the one that has to live with it. At the end of the day, you're the one that put your... Sebastian, are you flipping kidding me? Jeez Louise. At the end of the day, you're the one that puts your head on the pillow at night. Can you live with who you are? Stop. Can you live with who you are at the end of the day? If you can truly say, yes, I can. If you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love who I am, then you are 1,000,000 times better than half the people on this planet. You are driving me batshit. Does your ear hurt? Let me see. Oh, it hurts. He gets ear infections all the time. Rub the brains. You got an ear hurts. I'm going to have to doctor it. Yeah, it's wet. Oh, is Sage licking it? Is that why? Did Sage lick your ear hole? Daddy will doctor it in a minute. I'll put some medicine in it. He hates his ears medicined. He hates his ears doctored. Yes, he does. Oh, he hates it. But he loves it rubbed. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, my goodness. Okay, say bye-bye, everybody. Want to say bye? Say bye-bye. Oh, thank you. Lovely. No, Mama, off. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, shake your head. Okay, go away. Go anywhere but under the desk. Or directly under the desk, whichever you prefer. Anyways, guys, moral of my long-ass story is you're in charge of your lives. No one else is. No one. I don't care if they're paying you bills or not. No one is in charge of you but you. That's usually what I put, Lois. I put a little bit of peroxide to bubble it up. Oh, my God, he hates it. And then I put a touch of alcohol. It burns, and he doesn't like it. But I put a touch of alcohol to help dry it up, and any infection or anything he has, it gets it out. He's always had problems with his ears. Asher does too sometimes. But like I love hydrogen peroxide in my ears, and my ears hurt all the time, and I love hydrogen peroxide. You want to come say hi, Daddy? Oh, Sage, you just stepped on him. Watch what you're doing, you big buffoon. Yeah, you're a pain in the ass. You see it? No, you can't see it. It's right there. Oh, she moved. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going to call Sebastian. 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 She's got an itch. All my dogs got something wrong with them. Sage. What are you doing? Oh, she's fiddle farting with Sebastian. That's why. I was like, neither one of them are coming to me. That's weird. That never happens. They're playful. Oh, now she gets up. Now you get up. Come here. Come here. No, settle down. Come here doesn't mean explode. This is Sage. Most people have seen it. This one's the one I threatened to beat and got yelled at for. Does this face look like it's ever been beat? Does she look scared of me? She bites me. Stop. You're hurting me. And then here's jealous number 2, jealous number 1, and then my good boy is laying over there on the floor. She literally lays on top of me every single night. Drives me batshit crazy. Yes, she does. But I love her. Okay, get down. Get down, please. No, let go of my arm. See this dew claw? I'm going to rip the mother trucker off. It's like a fucking raptor claw. I literally... It looks like a cat. Looks like I got ate up by a cat. I wake up and I literally have that's a scar. That's not, you can't see it. So see that right there? That's a scar. A scar where I got ripped open in my sleep. You go away. Don't get on my damn nerves. Bye. Bye. You want me to beat your ass? Yeah. You see how scared he is? They ain't scared. How you're hurting me. You like this? Is this fun for you? Is this enjoyable? You like this? No? This is my good boy. This is Asher. This is my good baby. You want to come up? You can come up. And then Sage will knock him down. Oh my goodness, he's a big boy. He's as big as I am. This is my sweet baby. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, your nose is cold. Oh, thank you. You got long eyelashes. You take. Thank you. Look right up the nose hole. Mm-hmm. He's got the longest lash. Can I sentence? Can I just say one sentence? He has the longest eyelashes of any dog I've ever seen in my life. Oh, thank you, Bubby. We'll give good hugs. We'll give good hugs. Yeah, I'm really mean to my animals. Can you tell? If my cats weren't scared of this room, they would be in here right now. Oh, you can't get down, can you? Sage is underneath him. Move, Sage. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm so mean to my animals. They hate my guts. They're so scared of me. Can you tell? Now I have to catch up on comments. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, thank you, Lois. Wish you could have done my hair. Never had a good hair person. Oh, you wouldn't let me do nothing anyhow. You'd be like, I want a haircut. Can you cut this much? Yeah, letting go is hard, Lovey. It is. I'm not going to lie. A peer support specialist. I love that, actually. I usually tell people I'm the therapist without the license. I'm the therapist without making all the money. I wish a lot of people would pay attention more. I think if so many people, that's that selfishness that's not so great to have. I think a lot of people get tied up in I'm not reading them. People get pissed off. I've been following you for 2.5 weeks and you ain't read me yet. Okay, so you've made it to 2 or 3 lives, and I ain't read you yet. There are people that have been following me for 6.5 years that ain't been read yet. But if people would stop and just really listen, everything, I've said this a lot tonight, everything happens for a reason. Like energy attracts like energy. All that shit is true. That is true. You can take that shit to the bank. It's legit. Now, do opposites sometimes attract? Absolutely, but they connect on some level. Would you two stop? Sebastian, leave her alone. They're like cleaning each other's teeth. It's like nails on a chalkboard. But like energy attracts like energy. Everything happens for a reason. All that, like I said, all those sayings are true. Everything does happen for a reason. And if people would just take a minute and listen to other people's reads, that's why I love oracles so much, because yes, I do try to make them more personalized, but in the same sense, they can go to a broad audience as well. They can have multiple. The whole read might not match you, but 1 or 2 cards might be like, holy shit, pull at your heartstrings. But people get so caught up in, well, he's not reading me, so I'm not going to pay attention. And then they just move on. Which email of the one to tell your story, Jocelyn Love? It's just Oracle 1 Joshua. And it's pinned to the top of the page. No, it's not. Sorry. It's in the description of the videos, though. I think it's in the description of this video, Love. Can I see my description? It's in the description, darling. The Oracle 1 shit. Not Oracle 1 shit. Oracle 1 Joshua, I think. Let me look. I think it's in the description. Oh, I gotta pee so bad. Gotta pee. What is tomorrow? Sunday? Ooh, I might do our live tomorrow. Do you want to do the resin live tomorrow? Most of you, or not most of you, but a lot of you guys are in the private group. Do you want to do the resin video tomorrow? And then we can do like Wednesday for our private live reads, or do you want to do the reads tomorrow? I could probably do a read tomorrow. I mean, you scared the shit out of me. I don't know, darling. I think it's in the description. I got to pee so bad. I can't even concentrate. But if you guys want to do the resin video, I might be able to do it tomorrow and then do our read on like a Wednesday or something. But I need to get some of these boards done. I really want to try some of those molds that Dina sent me. What, Bobby? I'm done. We're getting out. I'm done, I promise. Oh, I know. Oh, I said, I'm coming. Oh, you don't backtalk me. You don't backtalk me. Don't bite. No, ma'am. We don't bite. No bite. Resin tomorrow. Go pee. I thought, well, I'm getting off. We've been live for 3 hours. I was going to keep this at 2 hours. I have to go to bed early if I'm going to get up early. I have to set my room up because y'all show us how I ain't seen my damn kitchen. It looks like a damn trash can exploded. Hey, no, I ain't going to live up and I don't give a damn how close we is. I guess I can set my stuff up here because I can tilt the camera now. Now I have a decent camera. I can tilt it so you guys can see what I'm doing. All right, I'm getting off here for real. I love you all. Thank you for coming in. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up before you leave. Share the videos, guys, if you really want our page to grow. 20 people is not bad. Guys, that's still small numbers. And this is a public page. This is not that kind of getting off, Lois. Girl, you is thirsty. You ain't thirsty. You is thirsty. If you thinking about that and equating that with this ugly mug, you is thirsty. I'll tell you something, damn. Bubba, you are driving me batshit crazy. I am going to beat you with a stick. Yes, I'm going to beat you with a stick. And then all these people are going to call the ASPCA on me. And they're going to take you away to some other house that ain't going to love you. There's nobody going to love you except for me. Yeah, nobody. Nobody going to love you. Nobody loves Baby Ugly. You're Baby Ugly. You're ugly. Give me a kiss. Okay, now go away. Baby Ugly. You want to come say bye-bye? Shh, no barking. No barking. You come say bye-bye, and then we'll get off. Okay, you come say bye-bye. Oh, my goodness. Okay, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Yay, it's a button. Damn, Rosetta. Okay, let's say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Thank you for coming. Stay safe and stay beautiful, because I love you. Oh, my God. Pain in my ass. All right. All right, guys. Stay safe out there. This is a scary, scary world. Thank you for everybody who sent the tips tonight. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate you so much. You did not have to do that. I appreciate you guys. Go join our supporter group over on Facebook. The link's in the description, I believe. If not, that one is pinned to the top of the page. Yes. The supporter group is pinned to the top of the page. It helps. It really helps. But stay safe. It is a scary, scary world. And as always, stay beautiful inside and out, because each and every one of you are beautiful to me. I love you all. And until tomorrow, we'll see you in the private group tomorrow. I love you guys. And until next time, have a good night. Love you all. Bye. Maybe, hopefully I can end the live this time. Last time I couldn't end. We'll see. Bye, guys.